first YouTube video. So I don't know, but I'm kind of nervous. I've never done this before. I actually want to start my YouTube video. I actually want to start a YouTube channel, and I don't know, I just want to be a vlogger. I don't know, I'm just shy. This would be my first YouTube video, and I wanted to kind of make it like a pregnancy at 18. I did have a child when I was 18, 19. I got pregnant at 18, but I had her at 19, and she's 1 now that I'm 20, you know? It's been difficult I'm not a single mother, okay? We don't live with her dad because of all these payments that we have to do. We do plan to be together in the future. We do plan to... Can you go away? Okay, anyways. Having a kid at 18 is kind of not easy. It's kind of hard when your parents don't want to support you. Well, my mom was not so happy about it, but she wanted me to tell my dad, and so I had to tell my dad, and because I was living under his roof, and for him, like, Christianity is a lot, so like he cares so much if you are married, like you have to be married to have kids, to be with the person. So it was a lot. I didn't go through a lot, but her father wasn't there. Not because he didn't want to, but I basically had to do it alone. Like, I basically had to do this pregnancy alone. And I told my dad I was pregnant. He wasn't so happy. He was more like mad. He was just like, don't have your kid. Don't have her. You're not gonna have her because you need to finish high school, and stuff like that. So I was dropped out at the moment because when I turned 18, I was like, fuck school. I didn't want to go back to school. But when I got pregnant, I realized, like, it's not too late to go back to school and graduate and give your child a better life. And that's how I thought. And so I did go back to high school. I turned 19 in high school. And I don't know, like, I just went back to school for my kid. And it was kind of hard because, I wasn't the only one that was pregnant in high school. There was a few girls, and I don't know why, but I thought I was embarrassed to be pregnant in school and to be around a bunch of people, and like they would talk their smack about girls being pregnant, that they're hoes and stuff like that at school. But I kind of didn't care because I was doing it for me. I was doing it for my child. I wasn't doing it for them, because at the end of the day, I was going to graduate and I wasn't going to see them again. How I found out I was pregnant, it's kind of weird. So I was working at McDonald's and I got paid that day. I was on break and I was like, I'm not going to eat burgers right now. I feel rich. I'm going to go eat some sushi, because I was craving sushi at the moment. I don't know why, but I was. And I went to a sushi place near McDonald's or whatever. Like, it was like close by, and it was closed. I ended up going to the Dollar Tree behind the sushi place, and I don't know, I was like, I'm gonna just go for some chips and a soda, some candy, okay? And I was like passing by all the aisles because, I get 30 minutes of break and I wasn't too far from work. And I decided to walk through every aisle to see what I was gonna get or whatever. And then I seen some pregnancy test beside all that stuff, and I was like, I haven't gotten my period. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna grab it. But the crazy part is I didn't pay for it. I had money for it. I just didn't pay for it because I was embarrassed, because I did look really young, and I was embarrassed to pay for it. The point is, I stole that pregnancy test. I didn't pay for it when I had the money for it, but I was shy to pay for it. And so what I did was I just put it in my bag, paid for my stuff, and left, and I went back to McDonald's. I still had like 10 minutes left, and so I wasn't like my hunger went away. My hunger went away, and I was so curious to take the pregnancy test. And so I went into the McDonald's restroom, and I read the instructions, and I did what I had to do. And so I just it said that to wait for 3 minutes, and so I did. But I think while I was doing all that stuff, my break time was over, and so I had to go back into work and wrapped it around some toilet paper, and I put it in my pocket because I was wearing an apron. I put it in my apron, and I just let it sit there or whatever. I had totally forgot about it, and I even forgot I was hungry or whatever. But because we were so busy, I forgot to check the test, and I was just like, oh shit, like I forgot I took a test. Like, it just came back into my head, and I was just like, let me check to see what it says, you know. I mean, I know it's gonna say negative. I end up checking, and it has 2 lines, and I'm just like, maybe it's false, maybe because it's a Dollar Tree pregnancy test. I didn't think it was for real. So I was like, I'm gonna take another one, and I have money. So I got off work around 2 p.m. and I was really, really shocked. And I was gonna call my boyfriend and to tell him that I was pregnant, because I mean, I couldn't believe it, because a while back we did try to get pregnant for a year. I think it took almost a year to get pregnant, for me to want to get pregnant, and it did just never work out. And I know we were really young, but I mean, I didn't think it was gonna be that hard, you know, or I thought it was easy, but it wasn't. So I don't know, like, I just wanted to get pregnant. I get off work, I go to Walgreens. Walgreens is just right next to McDonald's, and I go to Walgreens and I buy 2 boxes of the pregnancy test. So I got 2 boxes of those, and I got the expensive ones because I was like, that Dollar Tree one has me messed up, because there's 2 in 1, and I know I bought 2 packs, and so a total I had 4. So I only took 2 from 1 box, and I flipped them over. I waited 5 minutes, and I was like, if these come out positive, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I know my parents are gonna kill me. So I took them and waited, and then I flip them over. I flip one of them over, and it says positive. Like, it has the cross, like the positive sign. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I flipped the other one over, and it says pregnant. And I'm just like, fuck. I called my boyfriend in the car, like, before I went to work. Like, after I left Walgreens, I went back into my car, and I parked back to McDonald's for some reason, and I just stood there, and I was like, hey, are you busy? And then he's just like, yeah, hurry up and tell me what you gotta tell me. And I'm just like, all right, so I'm pregnant. And then he's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, I'm pregnant. And then he's like, oh my God. He's like, did you take a pregnancy test? And I'm like, yeah, I took it. And then he's just like, He's like, all right, I'll call you back, and I'll call you back. And he's like, fuck. And I'm like, well, he sounded like he was happy. I mean, he was happy. And then I was like, who do I tell next? My best friend Vanessa. And I text her, and I'm just like, hey, bitch, like, I'm pregnant. And she's like, I forgot what she said, but I know she was happy for me. I go back into McDonald's, and I take the other two that were in one of the boxes. And positive again. And I'm just like, this can't be. And so it was a total of 5 pregnancy tests. And I sent that picture to my boyfriend. And he's just like, I can't believe it. Like, I'm so happy, but what are we going to do? It was just an unexpected pregnancy. But I don't regret it, and I never will. I did go through a little bit when he ended up being gone. My parents did support me, and they had to put up with it because, you know, it was my body, my decision, and I wasn't gonna not have her, because I think babies are a blessing. I think God sent them for a reason, you know, to make your life better. Because honestly, this pregnancy, I had her at such a young age, but I don't regret it. And it made me realize that I have a lot of good things in my life, because at some point I did feel like shit. I did feel like my life didn't matter. I did feel like I wasn't enough for anything, you know, like I was just stupid. But anyways, yeah, like I think kids are a blessing, and I don't regret my baby. She actually made me go back to high school and graduate when I thought that I was never going to graduate, because I dropped out in 11th grade, and I had no grades for 11th grade because I didn't even finish first semester. Because I turned 18 and I was just like, you know, fuck school. I don't want to go back to school. I hate school. Like, it's just boring. And I didn't really learn anything because I was just always on my phone, or I was always skipping with my friends. And I just didn't care about school. My dad was just like, you're never gonna graduate. Like, you're not gonna graduate, because none of my family has ever graduated. And I'm just like, well, I'm gonna show you wrong, because even if I'm pregnant, even if I don't have my baby daddy with me, I will make it for her. And I will do it for God, you know, because God has blessed me with so many things in my life now, and I don't regret it. It's kind of hard having a baby when you feel like you're alone. Set goals for yourself. Set goals for your future, because, you know, that baby is a future. Like, she's gonna need you. I mean, I really don't know what to say, but anything is possible, even if you get pregnant. Set some goals for yourself. Don't give up. Pregnancy might be hard, but you can always count on friends. You can always count on your family, even if they don't really accept it. I mean, they're gonna have to accept it at the end, because now, like, I'm happy. My parents love my baby. They love her to death. And now that my baby daddy is here with us, it makes it all easy, you know? He cares a lot for her. Mm-hmm. So yeah, guys, sorry about that. I'm gonna cut the video now because this baby doesn't let me do anything. So thank you guys for watching this lame video, but I will have good videos out there for you guys. I promise you guys that I will try my hardest to give you guys good videos. If you guys have any video ideas that you guys think that I should do that fit me or whatever, make sure to comment it on the comments. I would gladly do it for you guys. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy that story time or whatever that was. But make sure to like, subscribe to my channel, and I promise you guys that I will have good videos for you guys. Y'all will not get bored of watching me. I promise you. I will try my best. Okay? So make sure you like, subscribe, and be on the lookout for a new video, because I got y'all. I'm not playing. Thank you guys, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.